marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It's one of the loudest stadiums in the National Football League. And with the drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. His team put their opening weekend loss behind them and have rattled off 4 consecutive victories. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, you're going to have a chance to keep on winning. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down. The Saints will punt this one away. On the return is Tucker. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up.
It is 3rd and 10.
Incomplete. Will Johnson there on the target.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
They'll run the sneak. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On comes the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They had a disappointing quick 3 and out on that opening drive. So they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Here's the punter now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. Whoa. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They've had it twice, and they've punted twice, still seeking that first 4th down of the game. as they begin this third drive.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down. That's exactly the case here.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
It's a gain of 9.
Putting the tight end in motion. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Big play for KC. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Irvin. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And now where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. With decision time coming up, it's 4th down.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw taken in. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 36-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. 3rd down, they need 5. As we are ready to get back underway. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
His kick is good. And the Saints will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
The return is Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A handoff, it's Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
He'll send a tight end in motion right. Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. A gain of 17 yards. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Back to the air one more time. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Saints.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point try, 4th time. He's got it. And the Chiefs take a 10-3 lead.
Score, Chiefs 10, Saints 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 38.
Now give up the middle, and he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
He's going to keep this again. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
He'll drop to throw. Making guys miss, and he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Jones now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw left side is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Here comes the blitz. This one intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. He'll get this out wide. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Saints. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The extra point, up and good. And the Saints go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Left side, it's caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
2nd and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
It's complete on the tight end screen. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now, the extra point. It's up and Good. And the Chiefs will come back to tie things at 17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll start at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Still going. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first half lead into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on Carolina. And this is the Panthers wideout. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. And do you believe this? It's a 93-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the LA Rams. And it's the Rams quarterback. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is T. Higgins. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Niners improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's been solid here in the early part of the season, up amongst the NFL's leaders in passing yardage. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So second down, and they'll run it. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and a yard.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. That's also a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs
again. Another catch. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Give. This is Irving. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
That's going to be incomplete. The coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Now Andy Reid will bring in the field goal unit. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. We'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And the tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
At the 27-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. 2nd and 10.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Throwing now from the gun. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. He'll try and get there on the ground. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First and 10.
11 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the left side in the hands of Rice. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. That's another.
They'll run with Buzzards. And a good run there. Will get him 5 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Right back to Irving. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
That's just a brutal miss, especially on third down. I mean, if he delivers a good ball, Mike, that's a completion, first down, and this drive is alive. And I think he just tried to be a little too perfect, and he overshoots his target. He's not there in time to reel it in. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense. And their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Saints.
Up the middle they go. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Saints first down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
He'll look to throw. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up third down.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now, screen set up for Irvin. And he will score. Game on. Bucky Irvin. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
The Chiefs will set up.
They'll go with the run and Irvin. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. From the gun, here's a handoff. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Saints lining up in punt formation as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
When that play was over, I mean, look at the sideline. Like, the entire team is signaling for safety. I think he was just able to escape the end zone and save giving up 2 points.
Big play coming up. This is third down. On the handoff, it's Irvin. On comes the Chiefs punter. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
16 yards. And the Saints, first down.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
First down, New Orleans.
Unbalanced look to the left here on first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier And that catch gets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New Orleans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kicking team up for the extra point. He's got it. Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chiefs 29.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
To Bucky Irving. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
They'll run it. It's Irving. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's complete left side to Worthy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Xavier Worthy.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. This will be a Saints first down as he gets this one past the 30.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now give on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard.
Second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. He's going to bring up 4th down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look middle. He's got his man complete. Here's 1st and 10.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. For a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Now the Chiefs can call the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a give up the middle. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a 1st down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A run up the middle, it's good. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
He's taken down at the
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the Saints 1st down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Saints.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Saints, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.